go. Let's get out of town. Vacation time. I can't really afford it, but whatever. Let's go. I'm sure that some of you are getting sick of our weather around here. There are warmer places you can visit. Maybe Las Vegas. Still having lots of Las Vegas streams. I don't know what it is about that place. I don't know why my brain just likes to go there. But I'm ready to go. I was just reading that Circus Circus, rumored to be getting demolished. It has been either put up for sale or sold. Circus Circus supposed to be the worst hotel to stay at on the Strip, the worst casino to book a room. My buddy Nick and I stayed there a few months ago, and I thought it was just fine. It's a Vegas icon, Circus Circus. So if you've ever wanted to stay there, you better get on it now. Looks like, I was reading a rumor online that they're going to tear it down and build a Disney-themed hotel casino experience. Now, that's just rumors, but it's not very exciting to me because if it has the D word attached, Disney, it's going to be just overcrowded and insanely priced. All right? So, before long, you're not going to be able to take an affordable trip to Vegas. Not at this rate. They're building these, ridiculous, extravagant casino resorts. Like, we popped into Resorts World, which is next door to Circus Circus. It's on the grounds where the old Stardust was, which is the hotel that the movie Casino was based on. Resorts World, I don't know, it's supposed to be great if you're looking to just stay in a hotel and not leave. Like, they got all the food you want in there, fancy, expensive food, and, everything. I was not very impressed with Resorts World. It was just another, extravagant, fancy, over-the-top casino. And it didn't feel like it had any kind of personality to it. Like Circus Circus, it's got something to it. It's a circus. I don't know. I would have much rather stayed in Circus Circus than Resorts World. So, if you're looking to go to Vegas, I recommend checking out the Las Vegas subreddit. Every so often, somebody will post a pricing map that kind of shows the best weeks to go. Looks like the best time would have been during Christmas, but as spring approaches, it's going to get to be more and more expensive. So, just kind of glancing at this heat map here, I would say the week of February 21st or the week of March 7th, maybe the week of March 28th. And then it just starts getting nasty. Just starts getting, outrageous. So, anyway, there are so many reasons I would like to go to Vegas, aside from escaping the weather. Every time I go, it's for a specific thing, like the rock radio convention or, a concert. That's what we went for the last time I went, just to hit a show. But there's a lot of great attractions that I would like to check out, like Area 15, Omega Mart. You've got the Mob Museum. You've got Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. That would be really cool. There's a lot of really neat stuff there that you can do. Like, I don't gamble because I don't win. I'm not going to waste my money. Not like that. If I'm going to waste my money, it's on Omega Mart. But yeah, I think I need a trip where it's just based on going and checking out the attractions. Kick back, relax, go to the attractions. Not walk 10 miles in a day to walk, the Strip. I mean, which is fun. It's fun to do. I like looking at the flashing lights. I'm a sucker for flashing lights and colorful lights and screens. But Yeah. It'd be fun to do something different there. So there's my tip for you. Leave town, go on vacation, and also check the, as they call them, heat maps on the Las Vegas subreddit. You might be able to find a pretty good deal, so you know exactly when to get out of town and save yourself some dough. Yeah, go stay at Circus Circus. It's not going to be some kind of grand hotel experience, but like I said, it's iconic. You at least need to go walk in there and walk around, because most of the old Vegas is gone, and it's just turning into this boring fancy thing. Like when I went to the Virgin Casino that used to be the Hard Rock, man, did they ruin that place. It was so sad to walk into that place that I had so many good memories at. It's now just all fancy. Like, I don't know. I guess there are a lot of people out there with a lot of money to blow, and I ain't one of them. All right. If you need to get a hold of me, 208-535-1015, the number to call. Would love to hear from you. And let's roll. 7 o'clock, new hour, new show. First hour was a little bit rough, which is why the on-demand version of this show started right now. Trust me, you didn't miss anything. Jeez. All right, I'll be back. All right, we got somebody calling. I bet it's JD. He always calls right when I'm going to jump on air. So let's find out if I'm right. K-Bear, keep in mind you're live on the air.
No.
I knew it was going to be you. I said, I bet it's JD calling, because he always calls right when I'm going to jump on air.
Oh, my Lord.
So
what are we talking about?
I'm not talking about really anything. I just figured I'd leave it up to you to create content for the show today. So I was just going to go to the phones.
I was going to say, well, first off, I love you show.
Oh,
appreciate you.
Thank you, JD. Thank you.
You know the deal. I heard you say you're going on vacation again.
No, I was just daydreaming about vacation.
Daydreaming about vacation.
Yeah.
I thought, you have the one daughter that lives down in Arizona. You got a place to go if you need to, right?
That's true. It is an affordable vacation if I go to Phoenix, because I've got a place I can crash.
Yeah.
So, that's always pretty high up on the vacation list. I feel bad for my other daughter, because I want to go visit her, but in Bellingham, the hotels are super expensive, and she lives with 5 other teenagers or something, and I don't know.
Oh, my Lord.
I'd feel awkward crashing on her couch,
Right.
So,
yeah, and that's got to be chaos, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
5 other, are they all teenagers, or they're young women by now, aren't they?
Well, they're like 19. That's still a teenager, right?
Yeah, right. And they're still your kids. They'll always be your kids.
And, staying at my daughter in Phoenix and her boyfriend's house, it's just them as a couple. It's not as weird. House full of a bunch of young ladies. It's like, I'm not going to invade your space. And they only have one bathroom. So it's like,
oh, my Lord.
Just got to get a hotel, but they're outrageous there. You know how Washington State is. It's expensive.
I do. So. I do like Washington State, but you get over on that coast and everybody thinks, oh, we're a coast, and they jack up that price.
Oh yeah, it's pretty wild. So
yeah, no kidding.
So yeah,
Bellingham, huh? Yeah, wow.
Bellingham, it's a nice little town. I mean, it's about a little bigger than Idaho Falls.
Yeah, it is. I've been there. Been there a few times, but I just stay in Idaho.
Well, I'm stuck here for now.
I know your bones don't like the cold.
No, I'm old, and I about February is when I start really losing my patience with the weather.
Itching and stuff. Yeah, well, perhaps you need to go find something to do with Lou for a minute,
I was actually talking to Lou just the other day. He was, wondering if any big shows had been announced for here yet this year, which, as far as rock or metal goes, there have not been yet. But I would imagine we'll see something soon. So
yeah, there's the thing going on down at the Sports Center. You guys are throwing away tickets for.
What's that? What do you mean?
Was it Disturbed?
Oh, that's going to be down in that was in Boise.
Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
Isn't that the Ford Center, Boise?
I thought you said the port, like the Port of Health Trust Amphitheater. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, Ford, Nampa, Boise.
Gotcha. So, yeah, lots of good shows coming to the region. But hopefully we'll get something big here so I can get Lou back here. So.
Yeah, they need to get this mountain thing moving a little bit more, don't they? Well, they have a lot of shows there, I guess.
They got Weird Al, a number of country shows.
Not geared towards our fan base, let's call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not yet. I know they will because I've talked to the folks over there a few times in the last few months, and I know they're working on a few things. So I'm sure we're going to hear something soon. So. Well,
I'm fortunate enough to go down and have to mix an Abba tribute. I'm really looking forward to that one.
As a big fan of Ghost, I can't help but like Abba because you hear a lot of Abba in Ghost.
Actually, I can see that where, I feel like they're more like Blue Oyster Cult. I could hear that. I could see that. Yes.
Yeah. After your Abba tribute show, fire up some Ghost, and you'll definitely hear the Abba influence.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they say it all comes back around one way or another, right?
Totally. Exactly.
Especially with music,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the trends do seem to go in a never-ending cycle. So at
my age, I've noticed a lot of that. Being a fan of music, and a musician of sorts. So, anyway.
Well, good to hear from you,
Good
JD.
morning. That's great hearing from you.
Yeah, and you as well, as always. And thank you for helping me meander through another break.
Yeah, I'm going to drop Talon off here at school and go build something. I don't know.
All right, stay warm.
I'm inside today. I'm going to stay warm with you, okay?
All right, good. Glad to hear it.
All right.
All right, see you, JD.
Soon, my friend. Bye.
Peace. All right, isn't Florida one of those places, kind of like Idaho, where everyone can just have concealed carry? Don't quote me on that. I haven't Googled it. But if it is one of those places, or even if it's not, I think they need a little bit of firearms training required in Florida for anybody who wants to pick themselves up a pistol. I mean, think about the two words together, Florida and firearms. Yeah, no, you want some extra precautions in place because people in Florida are crazy. This guy, all right, this isn't too crazy. It's just dumb. And he had a bad day. Sat down on a gun in the driver's seat of his car, and guess where he shot himself? That's right, guys. Blam! Oh. Getting shot anywhere is gonna suck really bad. But sitting down on your own gun in your own car and shooting yourself in the groin, yeah, that's a bad day. Then you got all of the local news talking about it. Hey, did you see this guy? Oh, and he was also a felon, so he shouldn't have even had a gun to begin with. Okay. Just be cautious, people. Get yourself a quality holster. Know how to use a safety. Don't sit on guns. Again, getting shot anywhere is going to be bad, but... Just throwing out a warning there. And we're going to get to freak news here in a minute, so y'all just hang on, okay? Oh, and in case you were wondering, I have cleaned up a little bit more in here. I'm getting a little more productive, so pat me on the back. I'll be right back. All right, let's dive in. Let's see what's fun and stupid, not just stupid and annoying. All right, what you need to know about the Lunar New Year and the Year of the Snake. Well, Year of the Snake, that's appropriate. Let's see here. Okay, well, apparently the Lunar Why is that hard to say? Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. I can't even say it, so I'm done. I'll figure out what I need to know about the Lunar New Year here in a few. Jeez. Okay. What is happening here? I had a bunch of different tabs open, and they're all gone. Am I losing my mind? It's possible. Like I had an article up a minute ago about a school district. There it is. I'll just, pull up the history here. I must have closed it. I'm an idiot. Anyway, they're delaying the opening of schools in New Jersey, at least in one city, because the Philadelphia Eagles have made the Super Bowl. So the day after the Super Bowl, I guess they're letting everybody come in 2 hours late. And every year we hear, man, the Monday after the Super Bowl should be a holiday. Now, I agree only because I want a day off work, all right? I don't want to complain, but I don't think we get enough national holidays off here at work. So, day after the Super Bowl, even though I don't think that is worthy of being an actual holiday whatsoever, I'm down for any holiday, as long as I get out of work, which is why I think we should move all holidays to either Fridays or Mondays. And days like Halloween, everybody gets a day off, huh? It's weird how people hold on to traditions. Like, Halloween's gotta be on the 31st. Why? And why does Thanksgiving need to be on a Thursday? Always on a Thursday. But Halloween can't always be on a Friday. I mean, Thanksgiving is not commemorated by a specific Thursday, is it? I mean, I think the story of Thanksgiving is kind of, it's not really true, is it? Don't quote me on that. I don't know my Thanksgiving history, but I seem to recall that what we were taught in school about Thanksgiving is not accurate. Anyway, I'm just trying to get a day off. Trying to get you a day off, too. Until they can implement the 4-day work week, which I don't think that's coming. Not in the year of the snake. Until then, I've just got to do everything I can to advocate for more holidays. So, all right, what else do we have here? Pennsylvania Flood Museum. Guess why it's temporarily closed? Yeah, flooding. Of course, that would make the news, but it's good press for the Pennsylvania Flood Museum. I'd never heard of it. It's the Johnstown Flood Museum, which commemorates the victims of a 19th century flood, which, killed like 2,200 people. That's a heck of a flood. Yikes. Anyway, if you were planning on visiting Johnstown, Pennsylvania, can't go to the Flood Museum. Not today. Temporarily closed. All right. Article out of the BBC. I've made friends on the bus I wouldn't have met. So people are upset that there's a particular bus service that is going to stop operating. Riding the bus in the UK has got to be very different than riding the bus in most places in the US. I've ridden the bus in some big cities. I don't know about making friends, all right? I've seen some interesting people. I've talked to some interesting people. Because I'm one of those people who I will talk to, and this might not be appropriate to say, but we'll call them crazies on the street. Hey, you know what? I don't judge, because, yeah, I've sat and talked to plenty of those people. You know? Everybody's a human being. Everybody, has some kind of story. And I like getting to know people. It's why, even though I don't smoke anymore, my favorite place to hang out at a concert is the smoker area, because it's just a bunch of people hanging around talking. Now, if you can't stand the smell of smoke, you're going to hate that. But I don't know. I like, that's probably a big surprise that I like talking. Yeah, I know. But on the bus, I don't know. If I met somebody on the bus, I don't know if I'd be like, hey, let's go kick it. Yep. You'd have to, talk to them a little bit more on social media or something. Don't just immediately invite somebody from the bus to your home. Maybe you're less paranoid than me, though. I don't know. All right, I'm going to find the rest of these tabs I had for some freak news, and we'll be back with more of that here in a minute. Aight. And it's not just coming out of you. Brown gas is filling the air.
It's coming out of Peaches.
That's right. All right, Peaches, we've got the mic up loud enough over there. We can hear you yell. So
I'm folding shirts.
Thank you, Peaches. Deal with that merch.
That's right.
Deal with the merch. So, Jade, what are you doing for your birthday today?
Working.
That's no fun.
That's what you do when you get old.
That's true.
Birthdays don't have any meaning anymore. They just get back to work.
This year was the first year in many, many years I did anything for my birthday, and it was pretty mellow. I had 2 friends hang out.
You have 2 friends?
I know.
I didn't even think you had one.
I know. I was amazed. 2 friends hanging out. It was a great time. So, all right. Well, I guess enjoy your celebration, sitting down in your office, twiddling your thumbs.
Twiddling my thumbs. Yep. That's all
Doing
I do.
nothing,
That's all I do around here. Nothing.
Just, eavesdropping on my show and waiting to yell at me about things. That's what Jade does. Yeah, we were discussing the hideous brown walls in here and the paint scheme in the entire building. And
why does everything have to be brown?
well, and painting is such a pain. It takes so long if you want to do it good. And we were talking about this fabric spray paint. I'm sure we've got a listener out there who's a painter. If you have carpeted walls, like, what would you even call this kind of carpet? It's like terrible carpet.
It's what you would find in like a church house on the walls.
Oh, okay. I guess I haven't been in one in a while or something. Because it's not, like, it would be the worst carpet ever on the floor.
Yeah.
Because it is not cushy. It's just carpet.
It's like corduroy pants.
Yeah, kind of like that. And it covers all the walls, and it's brown, and it sucks. And we were like, can you paint it? I don't know. I don't know.
You can't rip it off. It's glued on there. I tried in a different studio, and
it's glued on?
Yeah. So you're going to be tearing part of your sheetrock apart, too.
All right. And it's not like it's very sound absorbing
No.
either.
No. It's dumb.
Because it's not thick. I've been in other rooms with the carpet in there when there's nothing in the room, and it echoes like an empty room. The carpet sucks. It's terrible.
Well, none of these studios are very soundproof.
And then, if you look at that wall, light carpet on the floor, it eventually starts splitting apart at the seams, and you have these runs on the wall. It looks so trashy. Peaches, this is why I cover every inch of the walls with stuff, is trying to cover up the dirty brown walls. And the trim is painted brown. Like,
the desktop is brown.
Everything's brown. Like, this is a radio station.
And the wood that's actually in here doesn't match the other wood. Like, the door's a different color. The trim on the desk is something else.
Well, look at the trim on that cabinet compared to this one and the countertop on that. It's all different wood.
But it's all brown.
Hey, it's all brown. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter what shade of brown, as long as it's brown.
That's right. Brown or some kind of dirty cream color.
Yeah, and the cream color sucks too. I'm not a big fan of that either. These cabinets and stuff, can we put stickers on them?
I don't see why not.
What about the air conditioner?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we got the most information. Sorry, I'm just trying to cover as much cream and brown. I don't like it. All right, well, Jade, happy birthday. I hope you have lots to do today, and your workday sucks. And there's going to be more candles than that on that birthday cake, buddy. Peaches, here, let me crank your mic up here since you're on the floor dealing with that merch. Have you ever thrown on an adult onesie?
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
You have 2 of them?
My parents got me 2 onesies for Christmas, one year after the other.
Okay.
One of them has rubber duckies all over it. The other one has like these ninja monkeys.
All right.
The duck one has a butt flap.
Oh, okay. Even more disturbing is an adult onesie with a butt flap. I was looking at a story here about a guy in, of course, Florida, facing 13 charges after fleeing troopers with one handcuff on and a Dalmatian onesie. I think if you're out in public in a onesie, it's an immediate red flag.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, here's an example of the last person I saw wearing a onesie. This was in Vegas. Middle of the day, pretty hot outside. Guy in a originally bright green, I think it was like a Care Bear onesie. Originally bright green because it was very, very filthy. And, earlier I talked about how I would, occasionally speak to, some crazies on the streets. And this guy, I didn't even talk to this guy. He, every once in a while, somebody's sketchy enough that I'm like, I don't know. And I think it was the onesie in broad daylight, that was also filthy. So, I don't know. I don't know why it is unsettling to me seeing a grown man in a onesie.
I'll wear mine tomorrow.
No, don't, Peaches. It's disturbing enough around here.
I'm not a drug addict in Vegas, so I think I'll be fine.
But I think that's how you end up a drug addict in Vegas.
Oh, you wear a onesie.
You wear a onesie,
okay.
And then the next thing you know, you're wandering the streets. Cops are stopping you like, sir, you can't stand in the middle of the road like that.
Are you saying all drug addicts at one point wear onesies?
Well, they were all babies, right?
Because look at Breaking Bad. There's not a single person in that show wearing a onesie.
I think, is there not a scene where Jesse's wearing a onesie?
Gus Fring would be one of the least intimidating characters wearing a onesie.
I don't know. It might make him even scarier.
Him with the box cutter wearing a onesie, Dalmatians all over it.
He was sort of wearing a onesie in that scene. That's kind of a onesie. It's very frightening when he's taking out Viktor, as a matter of fact. Maybe that's why it's extra scary to me. It was Gus in the onesie taking out Viktor. Now I see grown men wearing onesies, and I'm just scared, Peaches. Scared.
I'll wear mine tomorrow and carry around a box cutter.
As long as you're slicing down boxes and putting them in the garbage.
I am.
Oh, sorry, Peaches. All right, we had somebody call in that wanted to hear Ugly Kid Joe, and we didn't have a lot of Ugly Kid Joe in the system, so I went with that one, which I believe was in the classic movie Wayne's World, which led to me being a radio broadcaster today. Da-da-da. All right, so Peaches, I want you to listen to this description of a man's behavior and tell me if you would think he would be able to be involuntarily committed for these actions. Okay. So we're heading down to Florida. We've got a man named Melvin Weaver, 64 years of age.
What a name, Melvin.
Hello, my name is Melvin Weaver.
Melvin Weaver.
That is a rough name for this guy. Melvin Weaver. So about 7 p.m., he grew angry and began breaking windows with his cane, hitting his spouse, and saying, "The vampires are going to defend themselves." And then he took a bunch of ceiling insulation, threw it on the stove, and burned his house to the ground.
Nice. Way to go, Melvin.
So would you think that, after cops evaluated him, after his wife called and was like, "Can you please have him committed? He's having a mental breakdown." Do you think those actions would constitute behavior that would lead to, involuntarily being committed?
Well, I think it's probably like, it's a mental health issue. We can't take him to jail because if he doesn't want to, or we can't take him to get evaluated because if he doesn't want to, you can't legally do that.
No. It's Florida. So they were like, he's fine. They said he was acting rationally, according to the news article.
I've talked about it many times on my show. You could have so many NPCs be based off of real life humans in Florida for GTA 6.
Oh, I know.
It's going to be Melvin Weaver is a video game character name, but Adam is an Easter egg. Have him with his cane outside going, "The vampires are coming."
The vampires!
And then his house is burnt down.
Dude, I really think GTA 6 is going to be like the best GTA ever because of where it's located.
Do you think they're going to have AI be the NPCs, like based off of whatever you do, the AI will react to you?
I would imagine, because like Red Dead, they really kicked up the interaction system. for NPCs. Like going back and playing GTA 5, I was like, man, I wish I could antagonize these people. I bet that they take what they did in Red Dead to the next level and with the AI. Because the implementation of AI in GTA 6, I was reading an article about it where they're going to have, because they want most buildings in the game to be able to be entered, and there's going to be thousands of buildings. But the tricky part is, having the insides of these places not just all look the same.
Right.
So they developed some kind of a system where AI can just develop, individual rooms in these places and move furniture around and this and that. So I would bet the interaction system will definitely use some AI, and it's going to be hilarious.
I've told you to play Fallout New Vegas. Mm-hmm. I've been playing it a lot as of late, just because I want to revisit it, and there's no really good new games out. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how far ahead of its time it was, because I don't know what year it came out, but it came out in the Xbox 360. And
yeah, it's pretty old.
I'm playing it now. Let's find out.
Because I remember playing it on my, I have it on PlayStation 3.
Came out in 2010.
Okay. All right. So 15 years ago.
15 years ago. But it's funny because usually with video games, I always want to go with the best decisions possible.
Yeah.
To get the best ending, 100% complete the game, everything. Yeah. Fallout New Vegas, you can't really do that because it's based off whatever you want to do. Like, it's all about, like, if you want to kill the entire apocalypse area, like the wasteland, if you want to kill everybody there, go for it.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
Well, I tend to be the same, or I try to be the good guy, and get the happy ending. But I've played through Red Dead multiple times. So one time I was like, I'm going to be bad Arthur.
Bad Arthur.
And I did everything I could to be horrible Arthur. Like, my kids were watching me play, and they're like, we don't like this.
It's not fun.
It got to a point that I was feeling bad.
Yeah.
And it
seemed uncanny valley.
Yeah, and even it seems like Arthur, like, he'll apologize in the game when you're just being mean over and over and over to NPCs and stuff. I remember he would have like discussions with people at camp, like, I don't know why I keep killing all these people. So I was like breaking the third wall a little bit, and it made me feel terrible.
See, what I like to do on Fallout New Vegas is I'll save the game, and then I'll quickly pull out my guns and kill everybody that has helped me so far. The doc that revives you, I shot him in the head.
Oh, geez.
So here's a taste of your own medicine.
Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I ended up going through the game, and I got the bad ending, and it was horrible. I was like, no.
You gotta wonder if Rockstar keeps track of who exactly is horrible Arthur on Red Dead Redemption 2. You'd be like, you know what, we should watch this person with some extra caution, just in case they decide to do something in real life.
Yeah, it was tough. I couldn't keep it up. Because I started just feeling
That's a good question.
Feeling bad.
Ask somebody at Rockstar, be like, hey, do you have stats on how many people have killed the most NPCs in GTA 5?
Oh,
and then
dude.
give them like a mental evaluation afterwards?
Well, I think GTA 5 tracks that stuff in the stats. The old GTA games did. They'd be like, you've killed this many 100 people.
Yeah, it'd be like 10,000 people. You're like, what?
It's so hard to explain to people who don't play video games, that GTA is fun, entertaining, great story. I think most people just think it's like you just kill as many people as possible or something.
Not at all.
But you can do that.
You have free will. You can just go for it.
Yeah, but it's just such a next level type of video game experience. And all the games are so good. I want to play through GTA 4 again. I got a Amazon PS3 controller because all my other ones didn't work, and they really seem cheap. Mm-hmm. But I'm hoping they weren't good enough for me to do a playthrough on it. I guess I could get it on PC and stream it.
You're right.
It'd probably be better than PlayStation 3.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, GTA 6 2025. Everybody's saying that tomorrow is the big day.
Why January 30th?
Well, they're just saying tomorrow's the day they're going to announce either the release date or perhaps announce the date for the next trailer. Because in all of the games, when they put out all the recent games they put out prior to their big earnings call where they talk to their investors and things, that's when they do a big announcement, and the earnings call is like next, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
Interesting.
So, it's a good time for them to try to get the investors excited. And
you just reminded me to potentially try to get Laszlo on my new podcast.
Laszlo, dude, that would be great.
That would be one you would have to be on too.
Yeah, I've shot him a message on, I think, Instagram, trying to get him for an interview, or maybe I just said hello. One of those guys, I don't know exactly how you reach him, but hit up E-Rock. He might know how to get a hold of Laszlo.
That would be fun too.
E-Rock would probably do an interview.
Right.
With you.
I listen to old Opie and Anthony. That guy gets picked on relentlessly.
Oh, yeah.
I can relate to him because I get picked on around here.
Poor Peaches. Peaches and E-Rock. Oh, just bullied. There's a funny episode where they were it was some kind of, I think it was like taco day or tequila day or something. And E-Rock was just pounding tequila. And these guys did morning show, 6 a.m. And he was just hammered. Just a hammered mess, and they're just brutalizing him.
There was an intern they had that I can't even say his name because they just gave him a horrible nickname. Yeah. And they made him do stuff, and he wanted nothing to do with the show. And they're like, why doesn't he want anything to do with the show anymore? And E-Rock would come in and be like, well, you guys made him do all this stuff. And,
exactly.
And Anthony was like, oh, yeah, we did make him do that.
Yeah, you can't get away with that kind of bullying anymore. There have been too many lawsuits where somebody, they picked on me, man. And,
right. So, For A Wii killed all radio contests. And
none of that. No food-related contests. Yeah. You're not going to have eating contests or anything like that.
Right.
Because idiots ruin it. They do something stupid. And For A Wii is the saddest story I've ever heard in my life.
Kidding.
Every time I think about For A Wii, I just want to cry. We'll talk about For A Wii in a minute if you've never heard the story. All right, Peaches, I finally got around to taking down the signed Trapt photo. So I think we should give it away to a listener who likes Trapt.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said so.
So we've got this signed photo. It's from back when Trapt came and hung out, many years ago, did a meet and greet, some acoustic songs in studio.
They seem like nice dudes.
I've hung out with the singer a few times, and he was a very nice and fun guy back in the day. I don't know what happened. He turned into one of these really negative people, started fighting with his fans online. He's not the same dude anymore. Hung out with him in Vegas, hung out with him here in town. He was great. And then something happened. And but
it gets to you. Fame gets to you, man.
Something.
Yeah.
So anyway, if anybody wants a signed Trapt photo, what is this, an 8x10? 8x10, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
208-535-1015. We'd be happy to hook you up with it. I've been, meaning to take it down for a bit. It's not like in amazing condition. This has been in the studio for years and years. But if you're a Trapt fan, you might want it. We'll give it to, I don't know, caller number 5. Because there's 5 letters in Trapt. 208-535-1015 if you want the Trapt photo. We're just cleaning house in here, and we might have some other random stuff we might start giving away as well, some other posters.
Again,
and
if you want a Cannonball shirt, if you're a Cannonball fan or know of somebody that's a Cannonball fan, we got shirts, we got hats, we got beanies and stickers.
Yeah, just swing on by. So, caller number 5 right now, 208-535-1015, if you would like a signed Trapt photo, and good luck. All right, I know I said earlier I was going to tell you about the For A Wii contest that some radio station did back in the day, which is why you're not going to see a variety of radio contests like you may have back in the day, but it's just too sad. I can't do it right now. I'm not going to end my show on a story that's just, to me, so sad. So, we'll save it for the noon hour of madness and mayhem, powered by Jalisco's. Yeah, instead, we'll just talk about delicious Chipotle enchiladas and Chipotle burritos and all that delicious stuff you can pick up at Jalisco's. I started reading through the story about For A Wii again and was like, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Not happening. So, what you got there, Peaches?
The one, the only, the redneck decided to give us donuts.
Ooh, let's see what kind.
We got 2 maple bars. We got some chocolates in there. We got a bear claw.
Ooh, I want a maple bar, so let's make sure that we don't put those in the break room quite yet till I can swipe a maple bar. All right, I've been trying to eat better. Dang it, the redneck.
Same with Jill. Jill was talking about how today's her cheat day now because she had one of the little unfrosted donuts.
Unfrosted?
If you're going to go for a donut, you don't go light. You got to go heavy.
Yeah, you might as well go all the way in.
It's like someone ordering just plain vanilla ice cream and having 2 scoops of that while everyone else is having sundaes.
Yeah. No, just if you're going to go, just go. I don't know. Maybe that's not the best advice always. Like, there are times you should moderate. You know? That's how people fall hard off the wagon. You're like, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to drink a whole bottle of Jack. And it's like, no, you can
I did not mean that. I meant dessert-wise.
Oh, okay.
Not one line of Coke, the whole bag.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, don't do any of that stuff, people. It's not good. Have a donut. have a donut. You want to get wild? Do it K-Bear style. We got donuts, man. Yeah. And colorful lights. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back with Peaches for the noon hour.
Oh, it really is already that time.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Dude, day goes by fast when you're monkeying around in this room.
I looked at the clock. I'm like, 9:55.
I know. So, all right. Anyway, thanks, y'all, for hanging out with us. It was a fun time today. The beginning of the show was garbage. Thanks for tolerating that. Thank you again for tuning in to the Viktor Wilt Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.